Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 137, another non-co-op episode, because I have a pretty good run here, and the game has glitched out because I allowed my screens to turn off, I think. So, things look a little weird. Certain things are invisible, like doors and other things. Blacksmiths are kind of invisible. I don't want that. I really wish I could save here, turn off the game, and start it back up again. But alas, you can only save at the end of a floor, which is a bit silly, really, and incredibly inconvenient. Kind of like the teleport system, but even more pointless that it is that way. But you know, at least enemies aren't invisible. So, of course, as usual, the goal is to get down to bullet hell. As alive as possible. And beat the um, the Lich. As you would expect, the dragon is right here. Right, that's a table. We have 3 chests. 3 green chests. I have, as you can see, a number of weapons, and I have the aged bell. Yes. I used to have the lament configurum, or lament configuration, or whatever it was called. I also have sunglasses. But, oh dear. I then got the aged bell and discarded the, what's it called again? It's the actual name. I have to look it up now. Let's see, it should be down here. Still some stuff I have not yet found, which is annoying. There it is. Lament configurum. That was its name. But yeah, I got the aged bell instead and decided to discard the configurum because I think the bell is more useful. Oh, come on. Okay, let's end this. Old Goldie, which is incredibly powerful with remote bullets, as you can probably tell that I also have. I have taken a surprisingly low amount of damage throughout this run. Like a really low amount. I did get pretty low at some point. Right. But I managed to recover completely, as you can tell. That's slightly unfortunate, of course. Should probably have done this from the start, because those things can't really hurt me. That was a rather unfortunate bit of damage. But yeah. The glitches will fix themselves when we get down to the... probably when we get into the bullet or the spatial anomaly where the gun is, because it fixes itself. Or I don't know, maybe not, because I know it fixes these types of bugs or glitches, fixes themselves when you descend to a new floor when a new floor is generated. Don't know if the gun area probably doesn't need to be generated, but it still might count as a new area and fix the graphical glitches. I guess we'll see. Whatever. But yeah, the run has been going pretty well, as I've said. And with any luck, I also have both Liquid Valkyrie and Bloody Eye, and the Gundromeda strain, as well as 4 of the 5 master rounds. Also have easy reload bullets, although I haven't really made much use of that. And drum clip is pretty good too, for most weapons. Benefit from that, definitely. But yeah, the Gundromeda strain and Bloody Eye and Liquid Valkyrie are pretty great. Liquid Valkyrie and the Bloody Eye, of course, reduce bullet speed, and if you have both of them, you get, I think, 25% decrease, which is not what their combined values add up to, but that is what you get because of a hidden interaction. According to the wiki, that's how it works. I don't think you can get keys from the dragon, which is rather unfortunate, but oh well. Let's do this. Be nice if the game would stop. You know. Dang it. Dang it, stupid game. Stop freezing or stuttering. Cost me the master round. Also a piece of armor, of course. Hate these things. But hey, should be getting through this with full health at least. Which is great. Although having the master arm would have been the best, of course. Getting an extra heart. But ah well. Don't know if I have a better weapon for this. Probably this, actually. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to hold Coldy and Blasphemy on the quick switch. So the reason I discarded the Configurum was because each time you use it, you get some curse. And I didn't want any more curse because I didn't know how much I had. And if you get too much, of course, you end up getting chased by the Lord of the Gemmed, which is not super fun because he is annoying. So since I was offered the Aged Bell instead, I went for that, obviously, because I thought it would be more useful as well. Okay, so we don't get any more keys. I didn't get a single key drop on this entire floor. So we're going to destroy the chests, obviously. Probably not with that, though. And we get one piece of junk. We also have a locked-in professor. Sure. Since I know where it is, why not? Could get Sir Junkin, although very unlikely, and we didn't. That's slightly unfortunate. But oh well. Let's move on down to Bullet Hell. Whoops. Dang it. Well, this looks fine, this area. There are no visual glitches, so I guess just entering a new area is all that you need to do. It probably, well, I don't know how it loads the areas and such, but yeah. Now we should be free from the visual glitches, as you saw with those what are they called? Not the gun nuts, these ones, spectral gun nuts. They're cursed bullets, the black one, the large black one, which splits into more when it hits something. They were invisible, so I couldn't counter them, and they would hit a wall and turn into non-invisible bullets, which would come from behind. It's a bit, inconvenient, one could say. Also invisible tables and such. Oh sure, now you get me a key. Now that I definitely won't need any keys, now you get me a key. Oh, I almost did the thing where I went into a pit again because of Blasphemy's thrust thing. This is harder than it seems. Almost makes me wish I had something to slow down my own bullets as well. It's not that it's hard, it's just that I wasn't used to it, I guess, because now it is rather easy, although this is a bit of a bore. Let's do this instead. Gun nuts are rather harmless, of course. even cursed ones, so just take it on head on. Now where could the boss room be? To get there as quickly as possible, of course. Before I die horribly. Find it slightly odd that these things are not immune to fire. But hey. Probably mentioned that before. Have I mentioned that I hate these things as well? Ow. Or pretty much anything that fires wiggly bullets. Well, got that health back immediately, which is nice. 2 of these. Nope. Going surprisingly well for bullet hell, I have to say, and I think this is a dead end. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Still no boss room, though. Might even go through most of the floor looking for this. Oof. That was close. Okay. Got an extra blank. It's pretty good. Pretty useful. Can't catch a sword to the face. Stupid Gungeoners. Okay, this is not going to be the boss room. Not sure why I went in here. Could have just teleported elsewhere. Okay, that was a dead end too. Or actually probably the first dead end. I guess this could count as a dead end because it didn't lead to where we wanted to. It's just looped around. I hate you so much. Oh, that was rather close. Not a fan of this either. Okay, I guess it was up there then. I should have gone this way to begin with, but of course I didn't know that. that went better than I thought it would. Got a little worried there. Just a little. Went fine though, evidently. Ooh. Did not get the entirety of that. That could have gone poorly. Ooh. Armor. Armor is good. Ah, yes. This. Ooh. Well, I think that bullet being wiggly there actually saved me. Because if it hadn't been, it most assuredly would have hit me. Ah, dang it. Well, lost that piece of armor, which is slightly unfortunate, of course. But hey, if I hadn't explored, we wouldn't have gotten it to begin with, so, you know. Suppose that's how you have to look at it. Oh, hello. Okay. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. I'm not even going to pick that up. I don't care about that at all. Okay, do I need to refill something? Probably this. It's the only empty weapon I have, I think. Alright. Well, why does the bullet hell have to be so huge with nothing useful in it? And this was a dead end, but at least I got a piece of armor out of killing one of those. That was the shot grab, which I don't care about at all. Ouch. Dang it. Well, lost a piece of armor again. At least I didn't lose health, I suppose. Oof. Okay. The floor has eyes. Oh, here we are, finally. Alright, so we want Blasphemy on the quick switch. Probably Winchester. Actually, I think I want to save Winchester for for stage 2 or 3, or both. Well, it's not going to last through both of them, but probably use it on stage 2. Because this stage is rather harmless comparatively. I'm going to use the mass shotgun, which is slower, instead. Oh, right. Forget I have remote bullets. Ah. Meant to get Blasphemy there, obviously. now I don't have the magic attack, although I wouldn't have expected to keep that for very long anyway. Dang it. Well, should be able to make it through this with minimal damage at least. Saving the bell for later stages. Dang it, that attack almost always gets me. And now it's suddenly not going too well anymore. Okay, just took him out, ignoring the thingies. Let's go for a Winchester and just unload on him or it, whatever. Prepare Blasphemy again to block bullets. So close to actually making it through that. I think I'm going to be able to make this. Here's a blank. There we go. That actually went pretty well for stage 2. Now we get onto the much harder stage 3. Still have some Winchester left. After we run out of that, of course, we're going to switch to Old Goldie. Nope. Ow. Nope. Okay, you can have a break. Ow. Never get that first one. Okay. Time to switch to Old Goldie. Ah, dang it. Would have hit it there if it wasn't for the... Oh. Can I shoot myself? Ah. Oh, nice face. Wow. Gungeon Master. Riddle of Lead unlocked. That's a big bullet. Gungeon Blueprint unlocked. I know what that does. Alright, second credits, I suppose. Or alternate credits. Is that the bullet that struck the fort? What was I saying? Oh yeah, at the end there, I would have hit him earlier if it hadn't been for remote bullets, because I forgot I had it and didn't keep the crosshair on him after I'd fired. Okay. Hello. Oh. That was a little less dramatic than I thought. I think in the intro cinematic, it looked a lot bigger. Riddle of Lead has joined the shootout. Gungeon Blueprints joined the shootout. Killed by Nobody. Got a bunch of stuff. Evil Banished, it says. I don't know what... Does it usually say something there? I don't actually know. The run took 1 hour and 25 minutes, apparently. Got collected a total of 536 coins and killed 744 gundead. Okay, let's go back to the breach, see if anything has changed. I don't actually know if anything would have changed. I don't think anything is going to have changed. No? No. Whoops. Nothing's changed. Well, alright, so... yeah, nothing. Everything is the same out here, at least. Huh. There's a bunch of stuff here. Some of these I recognize. That's the chaff grenade thing. That looks like the aged bell, kind of. That's a bag of junk. That looks like a case of matches. That's a grenade. That kind of looks like the bottle. That doesn't really look like anything. Oh. There's the stuffed bulletkin and shotgunkin in here. There's also Ox old arm, which probably doesn't work. The slime lord thing. Don't know what that is. It's weird. Barrels of AK-47s by the looks of it. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Of course, we still have the final remaining past, and I think that then after that we'd be done with Enter the Gungeon. Still have 2 hidden achievements left. One is probably the cultist's past. Maybe. One is something else that I don't have any idea of. I might look that up if possible. There's probably a list of all of them somewhere, and I can see which ones I'm missing that is not writer. But I'll tell you in the future if I do that. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.